all the wildness of the setting, Far Cry 3's sandbox is built along lines you'll surely recognize if you've been playing open-world games for the past few years. From the moment you bust loose from captivity at the hands of the island bandits, you're made to contend with an environment crawling with hazards and hostility, not all of it human-derived. At the same time, there are clear rules and processes for taming the world and making it friendlier for player habitation.
Bring me what has been lost, and we'll talk.
Step 1, no surprise, is to claim bases. Attacking hostile camps spread out across the island and claiming them for the friendly natives is the best way to start gaining ground against the bandits. Once a base is turned, all sorts of perks become available there, stuff like fast travel, shops, and quests. It's easier said than done though. All the sites we encountered in our demo were heavily guarded, so it looks like you'll have to get creative when it comes to your approach. Dallying too long once discovered typically resulted in sounded alarms and swarms of reinforcements.
Stand still, in plain view. No sudden moves, okay?
Even without considering the complex troop patterns and tactical opportunities afforded by its geographical features, Far Cry 3's environment is teeming. Once you get used to looking at the place as something more than a combat zone, another huge facet is revealed. It's actually a giant combination drugstore and wilderness outfitter.
See anything you fancy? I like the red ones myself.
Crafting plays a big role in Far Cry 3. It's the main method by which you'll acquire the performance-enhancing boosts you'll need to combat the bandits, for one. Perhaps more importantly, all the beasts you encounter in the world can be slain and skinned, and you use their hides for some crucial arts and crafts projects, like increasing the size of your wallet, knapsack, or gun holster. We're not kidding, you can only carry so much currency until you've gone hunting enough, likewise with ammo and supplies. Furthermore, not any old hide will do. Specific projects require that you seek out and hunt specific creatures. If, say, your ammo bandolier upgrade calls for tiger hide, then that of a Komodo dragon isn't going to cut it. Thankfully, you don't need to acquire a hunting permit. The more meaningful character improvements are done through the tattoo system, which seems to essentially work like an RPG skill tree. You know the drill, doing stuff nets you XP, and leveling nets you points you can pump into various perks and abilities. We didn't get too deep into the system during our playtime, but the effects seem to cover broad territory from augmented stealth takedowns to improved swimming. Considering the deranged image Far Cry 3 has garnered, largely thanks to the antics of Voss, its highly visible antagonist, it's surprising just how much sober sandboxing is actually at play when you get down to it. We're coming close on its December 4th release date, so check back then for a full review.
Every man you fight dies and deserves to have his life taken from him.